Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Decide and Do 262. So I want to talk about pushing through pain. And the reason I want to talk about this is because yesterday, my son, I took him for his 4-year checkup. And I did not know, but he had to get some shots yesterday. So, trying to get a kid, prepared for shots is one thing. Trying to talk to them and get them to understand that, that pain is just temporary. Completely different, especially after he got the shots. So after he got the shots, of course, got him in his legs, and for a 4-year-old, you can't walk. He couldn't walk, and I mean, he probably could have walked a little bit, but mentally he was like, nope, not doing it. Carrying me, Dad. So understandable, and the reason that I want to talk about it is because yesterday and last night, me and my wife were trying to explain to him how sometimes, you have to walk on it, or, why you can't take a bath, or, just different things based off of experience. My wife was trying to rub the side of his leg to make it feel better. And, as a 4-year-old, you don't give crap about, like, no, that you're causing me more pain now. I don't understand, that it's going to help with the pain later. But I think that, when we're discussing that, and we're discussing a 4-year-old, trying to explain them how they need to push through pain is one thing compared to, somebody that's a little bit older. But we do that based off of experience, right? I've gotten more shots than I know what to do with, especially in this profession. We get shots all the time, and they're all, for a specific reason. It's not that they just don't do it just for fun. But, when we're explaining these things, I'm explaining, like, hey, Daddy got this shot, or Mom got this shot, or your brother got this shot, or whatever it is. A 4-year-old doesn't care, doesn't understand, and he doesn't, give two craps about it. So, the difficult part is trying to explain that to someone that might be older, that has some experience, but not as much experience as you might have when it comes to pushing through some type of pain. Now, shots is one thing, but there are lots of individuals in this world that push through pain in their own way. Physically, they push through their own pains, and sometimes mentally or emotionally, even spiritually, they have these things that are going on. So when we talk to them, when we try to explain, how you have to push through pain, or how you need to push through pain, or how pushing through pain, will eventually be good, like there won't be that pain anymore. At that moment, I think back right now, it's like explaining it to a 4-year-old. He doesn't understand. She or he does not understand what you're trying to, to do, why you're trying to explain it, and why you're trying to explain it in that way. So I think sometimes we just have to be understanding when we're talking about this. We have to kind of try to relate whatever the situation is. And just like me and my wife did last night, and we did this morning, and I did before I dropped him off at school, and then after I dropped him off at school, just kind of comfort him in the fact that this pain will go away, and it will. Most pains, and at least from my experience, the most severe pain, even that goes away eventually. To something that's just a little bit of an issue that might be causing you some pain will go away. So at the end of the day, I know it's easy, very easy for me to say, hey, you know what? You're going through a painful situation. You're going through a painful time in your life. Push through. It will get better. But that's the reality. The honest truth is, it will. As long as you are doing it, as long as you're pushing through it, as long as you're getting whatever help, as long as you're taking advice, and you're getting it, that hopefully is from a good source. Eventually, that pain will subside, and it won't be there forever. So today, after school, I'm sure that I'm going to be talking to him a little bit more, but that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do as parents. That's what we have to do as leaders. That's what we have to do as professionals. When those situations come up, we have to talk to people, and we have to explain those situations, and we have to explain to them, this pain is just temporary. So until my next video, I appreciate you watching, and if you're going through any of your own types of pains, it will get better. It will. The pain will subside, and it won't be there forever. So until my next video, thanks for watching.